moments away now from puck drop. There's been a lot of chatter over the last 24 hours on social media about this one. Split feed. And there it is in the back of the net for the power play tally.
This is just a great goal, James, and just reiterates that in today's game, the hands are separate from the body. He's stumbling and still has his eyes on the puck. Not in the greatest position, but manages to get a shot off that beats the tender.
USA's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they've started
here. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Centering in front. He scores! What a goal!
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage, you open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. USA's won the draw in the neutral zone. Piece of the puck to deny them there.
It always amazes me that...
Oh, he made the save! Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he's just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
Team Germany's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack. The corner.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame.
Well, fortunately, off the glass was not the right place. It's the middle of the ice all the way.
Oh, what a blast from the point, but too high.
Well, looks like his follow-through was too high.
Scores! And the power play works to perfection as they tied it up.
Well, the power play unit knew what was at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly. That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
USA's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they fought their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counter-attack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at even.
USA's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Drives to the sweet spot. Score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Team Team USA's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Well, they certainly put the special in special teams tonight, Cheryl.
The power play was the difference tonight, James. I mean, they kept their feet moving, so they drew penalties, and that's exactly what you want to do, but you have to find a way to capitalize, and they made some slight adjustments, which enabled them to take the puck to the net, and it showed.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. And we have finally got things going here in period number one. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-time and cleared the zone. Team Slovakia's got the puck against the boards. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and put one in early. That's the best way to get it done. This is a great goal, James, but it all starts with the pass. But how about the deep before the pass? I mean, drawing the coverage to yourself so that you can open the space to be able to distribute the puck, that's a beauty.
Slovakia's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did.
From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Here's a shot! They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
Slovakia's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
And the puck leaves the zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Puck knocked loose after that hit. How about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Sweden's counterpunched here in the first period, and they're right back into it.
Well, yeah, you can look at the game in different bunches, and this one is certainly going to mean something, resetting and finding a way to create some much-needed offense.
Grabs possession of the puck.
In this one.
They've got a 2-on-1. They gain the zone. Slides it across. Scores! Tremendous finish off the rush, and they put it home.
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Slovakia's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they win that neutral zone draw. Back to the blue line. Up steam. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Shot, and that goes wide.
Hockey is a game of inches. you gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hattie. He gets the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
Sweden's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's a
It along the wing. And he's knocked off the puck there. Scores! They've tied it up. Opportunity knocking, and they take advantage on the power play.
Well, you spend so much time in practice working on it because you want to have different layers to throw off the PK units, and I thought they did a real effective job reading what they were giving, and then they were able to bury it. I love the patience of this power play. It's all about puck movement, and when you're going to let a shot go, you want to make sure that there's traffic net front, and that's exactly what happens. The goaltenders scream, and they find the back of the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Team Slovakia has won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Takes the pass. Slovakia's penalty killers deserve a pat on the back as we are still tied. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. But that puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Team Sweden's gone up by one here in the second period.
Now, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that one-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Sweden's going on the attack as... Fires it, and he hangs on just as time runs out. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Cheryl Ford. Hey, that was a rocket! Take the shot. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Sweden's PK unit was on fire tonight. They looked like they were on the power play more times than not.
Well, they really did. I mean, they closed so quickly on the power play unit, gave them no time or space, and made them place it in vulnerable spots where they were able to attack it and get going north. And that's just an excellent play to be able to convert and not get that shorty.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. Really looking forward to this one tonight. Great night for hockey, and period number one is underway. And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then
Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
That's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. Well, it's not often that shots beat the goaltender clean from distance, James, but it's all about finding that lane and then getting all of it on it. This one had seeing eyes and makes its way to the back of the net.
Czechia's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today.
Feed. And that's hooked away. Knocked off the puck. Here's a chance on the breakaway. Scores! And we are tied in the most unlikely way possible.
A short-handed goal. I mean, you could have been staring at a 2-goal deficit. I mean, they're on the power play. Instead, you turn it around, you swing the momentum, you get a shorty to tie it up. PK unit always wants to manage the game. They're down a goal, and they just want to make sure that the deficit doesn't grow. And instead, they wind up with a shorty. They wind up with the equalizer and a huge momentum boost for their team.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Both teams back to even strength after giving up a short-handed goal. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up. And period number 2 is about ready to go. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get... Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Teams back to even.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James.
Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Czechia has gone up by 1 here in this third period.
A great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
Into the play. Oh, and they missed the net. Czechia fires to the empty net. Fires into the empty net.
On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Czechia's empty net goal has pretty much widened the gap to a point where this should be elementary from here on in.
Yeah, that should do it. I mean, they put themselves in this position, right? They got the lead late in the game, and they found a way to finish it.
Offensive zone faceoff.
Take the shot.
Quick shot. Big save just as time runs out. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Czechia's offense came out like gangbusters, then they kind of tucked that away and just kind of defended the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the offense dried up because they're on their heels a little bit, and there were some nervous moments out there, but they got the win anyways because they did protect the lead.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. And this one is officially underway with the puck dropping. Save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean,
Big stop just as time expires in the period. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Scores! They're on the board here in the back half of this one.
well, they've been sniffing all around it all night, haven't they, James? But now they finally punched their ticket in the second half of this game. They got to find a way to get another one. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Finland Finland's finally got a lead here in the second period, but kind of an unconventional way how they got here.
Yeah, I mean, weathering this storm just shows that they bent, but they did not break, and they can give some stick taps
To the period. Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have up for this too. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Two-thirds of... From the open ice, they've gained the line. Big play inside the defensive zone. The pass in front. Scores! What a play!
I really like the way they moved the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
Team Canada's effort in the offensive zone has resulted in the equalizer. And look at this, Cheryl. Tie game, third period. Let's dig it.
Let's dig it. Let's go, if that's what you mean. But this is fantastic. Anytime two teams, good teams at that, meet, you know that...
Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes a shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Finland's won the draw. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Big time stop. And they score on the delayed penalty to make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now, it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play.
Here in the late going of the frame, Finland's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. They fight for it along the boards, got into their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Scores into the empty net. Counter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Team Finland's won the draw. Moves it around along the half wall. Fires it on net. And that'll do it from ringside here. Team Finland's performance is one that you probably wouldn't look at and say it was their strongest, but they found a way to win, Cheryl.
Yeah, the numbers don't add up on this one, James, but when you look at the scoreboard, it's a convincing win.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and a healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.